Hey there! My name is Calista B, reporting for Kids First, age 14. Today, we're reviewing a movie that has been anticipated for over a decade. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited myself. We're gonna be reviewing Incredibles 2. So, this movie is about the fact that the superhero laws have gotten stricter, and an opportunity comes for Elastigirl to sort of change the way people see superheroes. So while she's out working superhero jobs, it is up to Mr. Incredible to watch the kids and basically keep everything under control. So I love talking about the animation when I do these types of when I do animated movies, and that's always the first thing I talk about. This time's no different. It's Pixar. It's gonna have good animation. I don't know why anyone would be surprised by that, but it really does look very similar to the first. The first was great by 2004 standards, and it does look very similar to the first one. And that's not a bad thing, because it essentially just looks like the first one, but better, because you notice little things like you can kind of see the tiredness in the character's face, and not just in eye bags. You can see like the textures on the fabrics of the clothing. It's just, I always love noticing little details like that, and that makes me very happy. So, also, it's a superhero movie, so there's going to be quite a lot of action, and I think there's a lot of really creative stuff that they do in this movie, especially with, like, Elastigirl and Violet. Like, I love the way they work with Elastigirl being able to stretch all over the place, and with Violet's force fields. They do some pretty creative stuff with all of that. And they also introduced this group of superheroes, and I really like a lot of them, from their costumes to their powers, and everything is just so creative in this movie. I love it. Now, of course, I do need to address the elephant in the room. By that, I mean the baby Jack. In the first movie, they reveal that the baby has powers, but they didn't specify what kind of powers. And in this one, I counted, and I might have forgotten some, but off the top of my head, this baby has 11 powers. And I might have forgotten some. So now I'm just over here wondering, like, is this ever going to be explained? Because they imply that this is not normal, even like by superhero standards. And I really hope that I don't have to wait another 14 years to find out. Please, I am ready for an Incredibles 3. Now, considering that the typical tropes of family members, like with the mom staying at home and watching the kids and the dad going off to work, has been swapped, I feel like this does show us a lot about their characters, and it does feel like a continuation as it goes into Mr. Incredible wanting to be a superhero again. And it does do a good job with character development and motivation in that sort of way by sort of flipping the typical standards. And I do feel like this also does give a good message on how teamwork is important in a family. I really do love how they kind of included the messages about family through a superhero team that is a family. I've always loved The Incredibles for that. So I would give this movie a 5 out of 5 stars and recommend it for ages 8 to 18, as this movie can actually get pretty dark. And it comes out on June 15th, and I would recommend seeing it in theaters because there is an adorable short at the beginning, and I almost cried. So that's it for this Kids First review. If you like it, check out the Kids First website, and of course all the other amazing Kids First reviewers. I will see you all next time. Peace out!
Screenslaver interrupts this program for an important announcement.
Suit up. It might get weird.
I'll be there ASAP.
Where you going ASAP? You better be back ASAP.